Hey Drone here, and welcome to the light show. And this light show is coming off the DM009, and this is a 2-cell 500 milliamp an hour 7.4 volt battery. It is, I believe, like 14 degrees out with like a 4-mile-an-hour wind. So why am I doing this? Because I'm crazy? Well, partially. We're gonna just turn this on. You see beeping up and down. The quad's bound. But also because I'm doing this for one of my friends because he had bad luck with one of them that I sent to him. So we're going to go down and out. We're going to go up. And she's up. Put in the second speed here. Has 3 speed settings. And I prefer in the 3rd speed setting. This drone is so cool, especially at night. I mean, look at that. We're just going to buzz downfield here. I do have the lights on in my sunroom here, so you're not going to be able to see this in full effect unless I go back here of the glowability qualities. We definitely don't want to crash this, just because like I said, I'm testing this for a friend that I'm actually going to send this to, and this is kind of an extreme test. This drone again is being flown in freezing conditions. Again, I think it's like 13-14 degrees out, and I got lights everywhere, man. I'm trying to back up off the lights. I don't really want the spotlights from the lamps in my flight video here. And again, I'm really not going for like extreme flyability here. I just want to make sure that this is going to fly, and it's going to fly well. I did charge this, and I charged this on a balanced charger, the B6 charger that I have. Damn, that's a good look at it. And then I gotta watch because I have a clothesline actually hanging there too. So this is a really chill flight. I do believe I'm gonna stay out here until the battery's kicked. That way I get a full run on the battery, and that way everybody that's up north that's dealing with this climate, you guys can see what you can expect from a flight time from this. And we're just dropping altitude a little bit, bouncing around a little bit. I kind of want to move over here, but then again, I have my porch light on, so I don't know, maybe we'll just move over here. And I am stepping on snow, ground's covered in snow. It's cold out here. But I love flying, and this is the first time that I've flown today, so figure he had issues with it. I want to make sure he's getting a good one, so we're coming out here and we're flying. And if I was actually out in my field, I'd give this a really good fly. But we're gonna go over here. Kind of making our way out to the road here. Maybe there ain't nobody coming, we'll play in the street a minute as I trip over some ice. Just darted down. We're gonna bring it back. These drones have pep to it, man. If anybody's sleeping on DM009, don't sleep on it. Again, it is a toy grade drone, but it's a 2-cell one. It's a 2-cell drone that's about the size of your normal 1-cell drones. So that's pretty impressive. And I'll make sure nobody's coming. And this thing's just chilling. Straight chilling. And then we got a car coming, so we're just going to go over this way and get out of the road. My field's actually not too far from here, so we're gonna take a walk. So excuse the bouncing up and down on my hat cam. Walking it down the street. Dogs like to be walked, drones like to be walked. Mama said don't play in the street. Well, why? It's fun. And again, goal here is, again, not to crash this because this is paid for. This is for one of my friends, and I'm just running a test on it, and I don't want to crash it. I want this thing to be basically brand new with one flight on it when he gets it. I don't want scuff marks on it. I don't want any damage to it. Bam, we're stomping in the snow. So we're in an area that I could actually fly this a little bit. So just gonna take it out a little bit. Damn. Keep your eyes on a little birdie. This is not GPS hold quad, but it is an altitude hold quad. Do some tight funnels for you here. Again, we're just going to dart it out, bring it back. Just to really get a good fly on this, make sure there's absolutely no issues. I'm going to bring it down here. And when I fly and when I test something, I'm listening for inconsistencies too. Like right now I have this pretty close to me. I hear no binding of the motors. I hear no inconsistency in the motors. Like the last time I flew my Alcema, I didn't do a pre-flight, and I heard an inconsistency in the motor. And fortunately, I actually seen a screw drop where I was able to fix it. Damn, look at that. And we're just gonna burn out. A little burnout. Thing has some speed, guys. These will lift scam cams, lighter scam cams than GoPros. They will lift Q6s. I've flown one of these in the rain. I don't advise anybody to do that, but I did it and the drone was fine. These drones are good drones, man. They do come with cameras. I don't have the camera on it. They do come with landing gear. I don't have the landing gear on it because, again, I'm just really testing this. I'm making sure this is going to fly. That way when it gets to the person that it's getting to, it's going to fly and there ain't going to be no issues. And I'm going to take down my hood here and expose my ears. That way maybe I could get this thing sitting to the point where I can check time here. We are at like 7 and change. This drone gets decent flight time, so I'd anticipate we're going to be out here about another 2 to 3 minutes. Fingers are lightly starting to go numb. I do have them exposed as well. I don't have gloves on, but I'm pretty conditioned to be out here. I really am. Woo! I mean, dude, I'm sitting on my computer. I'm watching a movie with my son and my wife. And my friend contacts me, lets me know the issues that he had with his. And, dude, I felt bad. It's like, yo, you got a drone off me. I want it to work for you 500%. So guess what? This one, I'm going to test it. I'm going to make sure it's going to work for you. And I don't care that it's, like, nighttime. I don't care that it's brick outside. I don't care that my fingers are going to get numb and whatnot. One, because I love flying. But two, for the peace of mind that, hey, you're getting something off J-Drone and it's going to work. And I'm going to make sure it's going to work. And bam, we're going to show you it's going to work here. That way, once you get it, there should be absolutely no issues. I understand mass production. Is it a possibility that he got a bad one? Absolutely. Is there a possibility that he didn't do something right? Absolutely. But we've already talked about that, and hopefully he has all the information that he needs to get this good one and not have any issues with it here. And my ears are exposed. They're getting a little cold. I'm putting my hood back up. The hood's back up. And this thing's kind of just floating away from me. I'm going to bring it back, bring it back. Woo! Some funnel action here. This is the only second drone that I've actually test flown for somebody that's picked one up off me. The first one was that Alcema. The painted Alcema that somebody had me customize. That one I tested and I really didn't want to because what if something went wrong with that one? That was completely custom. This one I'm not too worried about because if something did go wrong with this one, we'd just grab another one. Okay, so we have low voltage warning. We are going to bring it down here because I don't want to land it in the snow. Just gonna bring it down here. And And we're going to get over the road and we are going to land it on the road. Just kill throttle. Guys, I'm J-Drone. This is the DM009. And if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor. And brother, you know who you are. This is your drone. It's going to hit you probably in 2 to 3 days. All right, guys, take care.